I'm 13 News Now Meteorologist Evan Stewart. It is Monday, October 21st. Time now for an update on the tropics, and things are starting to get a little bit quieter. Of course, over the weekend, we had Oscar and Nadine, and Oscar's still there, but it's not looking like much on the satellite view. There are a couple other waves that are back here that are coming off the coast of Africa, and another little wave here southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. But right now, nothing looks like it's going to really try to develop. Nadine made landfall here in Belize and worked its way across areas of Central America and the Yucatan and Mexico, working its way into the Pacific. And here's Oscar. Doesn't look like much here on the satellite view. As a matter of fact, it looked much more impressive a little bit earlier this morning. You might be hard-pressed to even guess where that center of circulation is. It's more up in here with all those thunderstorms there on the eastern side of it. So there you can see the latest 5 o'clock advisory from the National Hurricane Center. Winds of 40 miles per hour. Moving ever so slowly to the north-northwest at 7. It's been interacting with land, the higher mountains of Cuba there, and that's why we have seen that weakening. There's also a cold front right through here that is sort of stalled through southern Florida, just north of Cuba, and that front is really acting like a blocking mechanism, not allowing the storm to move off towards Florida, which is certainly good news considering they've been so hard hit with Helene and Milton over the past several weeks. As a matter of fact, the forecast calls for the storm to pick up speed, working its way towards the north and east. Right now, winds of 40 miles per hour as it moves over the warmer waters here closer to the Bahamas or Turks and Caicos. It could try to pick up a little bit of strength, maybe 45 mile per hour winds, and then work its way here just west of the island of Bermuda, which is right there. From there, it'll merge with a cold front and sort of just wash out as we go into Thursday. That's why the forecast cone doesn't even go 5 days, because the system is really just going to fall apart and merge and become a cold front and work its way off into the North Atlantic. So as we go through the hurricane names again, we're on the third column here with Category 1 Oscar. It was a hurricane a little bit earlier. Next names on the list, as you can see, are Patty, Raphael, Sarah, Tony, Valerie, and William. Of course, we still have a little more than a month to go in hurricane season. That runs through the end of November. But as far as the activity goes, about 11% of the season is left as far as tropical activity goes. And of course, we'll keep you updated on air and online through the end of November.